I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but this is the headline at BoxingScene.com. Bob Arum. Marquez would fight Pacquiao if he gets WBO title. And I take that to mean if Manny Pacquiao finds a way to get a decision, because I don't think he can knock out Tim Bradley. If he can find a way to somehow beat Tim Bradley by decision, then Marquez will step to the table and say, okay, I'll fight you, Manny Pacquiao, once again. And then Bob Arum can get the rematch of his dreams, which is Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Marquez. Because he just wants to have these two guys fight forever. Bob Arum literally wants Manny Pacquiao and Juan Marquez to fight 9 times. And just to count it all up. And if, we have a draw, it's 4-4, let's have one more time to find out who's better. Like, that's Bob Arum right now, because he's running out of fighters, and he wants to make the most money he can off of every single one of them. This is the quote from Bob Arum. Marquez really only wants one thing. He wants to win that title. He has indicated that to us, that he is very amenable to fighting the winner of Pacquiao and Bradley in the fall. There's a statement on the internet already that he's made, and obviously he changed his tune on fighting Pacquiao again. He doesn't want to fight Pacquiao again if Pacquiao is not successful with Bradley. But if Pacquiao is successful with Bradley, he has stated he would fight Pacquiao. So, Marquez coming off a loss, because he's the next biggest name in Top Rank, he will automatically get the winner of Tim Bradley versus Manny Pacquiao. And I know for a fact, based on what Manny Pacquiao, these are just things you know about Bob Arum. Bob Arum will be rooting for Manny Pacquiao. He clearly wants Pacquiao to win for a number of reasons. And another reason is because if Pacquiao does win, he'll have this rematch in his back pocket, especially if it's in a controversial fashion. It's not out of the ordinary to see fighters like Tim Bradley, a slick-style boxer, to get robbed on the scorecards. We all saw it happen with Chavez Sr. when he fought, I believe it was Pernell Whitaker, right? So, it's nothing new in boxing. However, we also saw Tim Bradley get the benefit of the doubt against Manny Pacquiao, and now a lot of judges may look at boxing differently because of that fight. Just because of that public outcry. A lot of boxing judges might look at that in the privacy of their own homes and say, you know what, this is a very close fight. I think it could have gone either way, and because of that public outcry, maybe they might reconsider what they think is good judging. Who knows? I'm actually, the way I look at that fight, I'm happy that no huge judgment or punishment went down on those two judges. Coincidentally, it was C.J. Ross, who also had Mayweather Canelo a draw, but also Dwayne Ford, who's a very good judge. Fortunately, in this case, for the sake of bias, we're going to have 3 completely neutral judges, and this was sure to be an excellent fight. But do you think that Bob Arum will be rooting for Manny Pacquiao? That's a given. But do you think Bob Arum will do whatever it takes to get Manny Pacquiao a victory here? It's hard to say. A promoter can only do so much, but if he cannot corrupt the judges, and I think Bob Arum's the kind of guy that might leave it into the judges' hands. I don't think he'd go so far at this stage of his promotional career. Just to look at, if you look at all the bullshit he may or may not have gotten away with, do you think he put all that shit in jeopardy for, this late in his career? I don't think he would. If Bob Arum went down, doing some corrupt shit, getting caught, it would be a total black eye on the sport. And I just think that this is going to be left in the hands of the judges, and hopefully we can get a clear, concise answer on who the better fighter is. I personally think it's Tim Bradley, and that's who I predicted would win in the first fight. So here we go again. Let me know what you guys think it is what it is.